Hi everybody, my name is Spammals. Welcome to Titanic Demo 401 Honor and Glory. Big thank you to the Honor and Glory team for sending us an early build of the demo to check out here today for your fine selves. The full release is December 25th, the same day as another major holiday. I forget what it is, but anyway, today we're gonna have a casual look around, nothing too technical, and the things I'm gonna be doing here, there's still more to come. The version you end up playing will have more than what I have access to right now. So this will be a tease. Download the demo yourself on the 25th to see what else you're missing. And so, without any more stalling, let's begin! Welcome to the game, everybody. This is where your first class adventure begins here on D-Deck, a place we've seen many times in the other demos, but there's been refreshes, there's been updates, there's been lots of lovely things happening. For example, I don't remember there being stairs to the whole doors before. How about that? Anyway, I'm not here to be a tour guide. I'm here to be a casual, for I am an idiot. I will say it is nice to be back. I haven't done anything with the Titanic in over a year now. I still love Titanic. I still love history. We've just moved on to different things in our life. But it's like visiting an old friend, you know what I mean? Look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? Of course it bleeding is. Now in this demo, we're going to have access to first class areas, some old, some new. We're going to have access to the mail room and cargo areas. And I believe a little bit of the boat deck. I'm going to try and do this as concise and kind of speedy as I can, because there's quite a lot to get in and I don't want this to be a very long video. Hey door, thank you. Ah, the dining saloon. So I think in demo 3, like we could come a little ways into here, but we couldn't go very far into here. But with this, we've got full access. Port to starboard, left to right, forwards to back. Dang. It's very impressive. In true Richard Hammond style from Jurassic Park, the Honor and Glory team has spared no expense. Look at the carvings here. Very detailed, very nice. Obviously, the areas we have seen before, I'm not going to linger too long in because they have being seen quite a lot. I can sit here. I'm actually sat down at the table. How about that? Okay, right, let's move on. It's such a long road getting to here. Back in the Lost in the Darkness days, all the other demos, all the years of research. I mean, literally, this is like a lifetime's amount of work that's gone into this. And they're still uncovering more and more things. Oh, they've opened up one of the iron doors here. Whee! We are at sea, as you can see. There is sea. Okay, so what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to go up to boat deck, and then we'll go top down to see what we can see along the way, because there is quite a lot to see. This is like codenamed the Mega Demo, or something of that sort. Now, again, from memory of Demo 3, we could get as kind of high as here, more or less, right? There was like an invisible wall that stopped us going further in the past. But not anymore. Look at this, look at this. You want to see outside? It's a bit bright, but there you go. A-deck promenade. Oof. Love that for us. Deck chairs out ready to receive. A little tease of things to come. New areas. And look at that. The grand staircase, honor and glory. Dome! If I ever get to be a wealthy man, I will have a dome. Just a dome and a tent underneath of it. Now, there's things I'm seeing that I never really realized were a thing. At least I don't remember remembering if they were a thing. Like this painting here. I don't remember there being an art panel there. Look at that, the electric heaters actually have heat coming out. It's either that or there's a ghost. And peek out the windows. Got a big old lifeboat there, obscuring the view. Boo! The gymnasium door. Oh, high floor. High funnels. It's a magical gymnasium. There we go. See, it's magic. You have to believe and it will just appear. Now, I really hope in the final version of the game, we get some like adventure out of time, low poly, dookie hands, you know. I think that'll be a fun little addition to have. Extra spicy bikesy things. They seem very small, or I'm very tall. I don't know. Either way, that's what exists there. White Star Line. RMS Olympic and Titanic, the largest steamers in the world. Very, very cool panel. Very cool panel. Electric camels, aka the lady pleasers. Let's go. And some frosted windows for some privacy. How about that? right, we're not gonna linger. It's time to go. Goodbye, Gymnasium. Now we can't step out on deck. Boo-hoo. At least not on the starboard side. We wander this way. We'll pop out on the port side. Look at that. That's a sight. That is a sight to behold. I'm running this demo on maximum settings, but I have turned bloom off because I think bloom is horrible. Don't like bloom one bit. Now we could go explore further, but some pesky deck chairs are body blocking us. Can't go any further. No, we bleeding can't. Boo! Lifeboats, the davits, electrical deck winches, more pesky deck chairs. Ain't going nowhere, am I? Of course, in the full version of the game, I'm sure we can explore and go everywhere. Now, this brings back a memory. I seem to recall, like from old discussions and stuff like that, I seem to recall that the interior and the exterior were not going to be connected, and the player would have to teleport outside the ship to explore outside. I seem to remember that was a thing that was being said about a long time ago. Clearly, we've moved beyond that, and I'm happy about that. There should be a seamless transition from internal to external. Just rebuild it already. It's luxury. It's amazing. So here we have the electrical motors for the elevator shafts. Got the 3 shafts directly below these. So each one, obviously the car needs an electrical motor to lift it up and down. Well, here it is. Quite a big, spacious room. You can get some sleeping bags on. Oh, hi. I found a problem. Oh, I've survived. Here we go. Yeah, slap some sleeping bags on the floor here. Have an amazing time. Right, into the officers section. What room is this going to be, everybody? You should know. It is, of course, the wireless room. Here we go. Such a detailed, amazing room. We've seen renders of it for a long time, but the time has come for you to get up personal and have a good old pokey poke around. Let me in. Let me in. Come on. There we go. I did it. Station diagrams. There you go. There you go. All your electrically unity bits and stuff in here. And I seem to remember a few years ago there was a proposal to actually cut into the ship and to recover these pieces. I think the whole thing fell through and it didn't happen. Yeah, definitely didn't happen. I'm pro salvage. I think the ship will fall apart eventually, so if we can save things, then amazing. All right, the sleeping room. Yes. They got it quite good in here, you know. Sky hatches above, let some air in. You got a wonderful view of the top of the funnel. Yes. Spacious room. Very, very, very nice. I should stress, I had a little poke around in this already. I have saved some of the major areas for first impressions here on the camera. The wheelhouse. Brown's patent telemotor. We can actually go out onto the bridge wing itself. Look down the starboard side. Always such a pleasing view. Always a pleasing view. Bridge wing review is back, everybody. Look at that bridge wing. Oof. Hey, we're making our way back to the grand staircase. We're going to begin our descent down. Hi. Oh, I'm bouncing. I'm very excited, apparently. There we go. I'm in. I am in. Right. Going down to A deck. Let's go check out some of the A deck features. Is it just me, or am I very tall? It actually spins. Whee! It looks like it's scratched up. I'm sure that's just. Oh. I'm gonna look this way. This way is nicer. Can we come in? Oh, geez. Donk. There it is. The reading and writing room, everybody. Very chill, calm, and peaceful place on the ship. Look at this furniture. You come here, write your letters, read your newspaper, ponder the universe. Look at those ceilings as well. Such a luxurious ship. For so long, reading and writing room. It is time to enter the first class lounge. This is my first time ever seeing this, Honor and Glory style. What an amazing room. Look at that. That looks so bloody good. Why can't we get things like that anymore? Why are places not built to this level of beauty, you know? All the colors. Everything just feels so grounded, like it belongs. Like this doesn't feel like a video game, as it were. I don't know what words to use. But like if you just stand still, like if I find a nice little spot and I can crouch at this table, like imagine sat down here, if I just stand still, I don't know, it feels like a render. It feels like somebody has built this room in a model and then rendered a screenshot off. But I'm actually walking around it in real time. It's really cool. Oh, wait, door? There you go. Let's continue aft. Whee! Aft staircase. Little teeny tiny clock. Now, I forget, did we have access? What is it? Hi. Oh, it's a spittoon thing. Of course it is. Yeah, I want to say we did not have access to this in previous demos. I honestly can't remember. It's very relaxing, this demo so far, by the way. Like, we've had a teeny bit of music. I'm sure in the final version, there'd be like lots of themed music appropriate for each area. But for right now, it feels like I've just boarded the boat and I'm just on my own, walking around just to the hum of like the aircon. Well, not air conditioning, you know, just the hum of things existing. And then pushing as far aft as we can. Parisian Cafe. Ooh. Of all the rooms in the Titanic, this feels like it would be the easiest one to rebuild today. A very simple room, but very effective. A bright, relaxing space. And I like how the windows poke out. So you got these kind of forward and aft looking views. We're looking forward, obviously, right now on the A-deck promenade level. And the back doors are open. That's cool. Now, there's no sound of ocean swell or wind just now for myself. You probably will have in your version, I'm sure. I assume. So, the pesky deck chairs are back once again. I guess we won't be exploring Promenade deck today. I'm facing forward once again. I can already see those pesky deck chairs preventing us getting any further forward on the starboard side. But we do get a cheeky little view. I'm sure we'll get a bit further a little later. And this is the Veranda Cafe. Yes. Off the top of my head, I think one side was kind of used as like a daycare center for the kids. Kind of a gathering place for them. Taken away downtown. B-deck. Very nice. I'm gonna sit in the corner a second. I like it. You know what? This reminds me of how I stream on Twitch 5 days a week playing Sea of Thieves. It's a really cool pirate game. You should definitely come watch me. Ooh. A Parisian Cafe. Obviously, we've seen this heavily featured already, so we're not going to linger here too long either. But it's worth remembering. It's bloody lovely. Always worth remembering. And of course, if we take a left here, we can get ourselves into the a la carte restaurants. And oui. Oh la la la. Ding ding dong. Already previously explored in previous demos, so we're not going to linger here too long either. Very luxurious indeed. Very luxurious. Come on, it won't be that difficult or expensive to rebuild Titanic. Here, just cut down a few trees, just a couple of trees. Just get a couple of nails. I mean, how many nails and trees and wood? And it surely wouldn't be that difficult, right? Now we have got these passageways. I love these doors. You can push them in and go through, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go backwards a minute. Let's maintain our aft exploration, giggity, and then we'll push forwards, giggity, in a little bit. We get a little view, a little cheeky view up. Look at that dome. Oof, talk about dome. Here we go. I'm on the right deck for it. Open up. Thank you. This is the surgery on the Titanic. Yes, the surgery. Wow, we got the padded room. I've seen many renders of this. I believe on Titanic it was never used, but like they maybe stored things in there. I don't know. There's nothing else to see or do down here just now. Just corridors and doorways that don't want to open for me. Infectious hospital. Ooh, nothing to see here, friends. Indeed. Right. Make our way back up again. Now, with previous demos, there was the little bubbles that would come up saying, well, trivia and factoids and stuff like that. As of present, they are absent from this build. of the demo. I don't know if they will arrive, but the team's attitude towards the demos has greatly changed in recent years. Obviously, in the past, they were used as kind of advertisements to try to drum up promotion and investment for the game. But I believe their attitude has shifted now to something closer to like early access and stuff like that you find on Steam. So the reason being, you'd get access to the game in a limited and incomplete state, and over time they'll keep adding new bits into it until it's finally done. Right, elevator cars, they're above us. And we're going to quickly revisit B deck. It's a quick little return to B deck. Hi, B deck. I mean, to be fair, we missed out on B deck. So, on B deck, oof. Got an additional entrance here. And these doors would go out onto... Oh, they do. They do. The private promenade, everybody. Oh, it's the balcony cabins of 1912. Only for the wealthiest and most privileged of society. If you were here, if you could afford this room, the world must have been so great to be that wealthy in that time period. It's like, think about it, the world has changed so much, for the better and for the worst. I don't know, I feel back in 1912, the world was shrouded with far more mystery than it is today. And the sense of adventure, discovery, and exploration would never have been higher. And I don't really feel like we have much adventure in life anymore. I digress. Oh, door denial right there. Oh yeah, the elevator cars. There we go. Elevator cars. Very nice. A wee tra-la-la ding ding dong. This reminds me, you know, this, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, this totally reminds me of the fact that I stream Sea of Thieves on Twitch 5 days a week. Live streaming full-time. It's my full-time job. I'm a full-time live streamer, by the way. Twitch.tv/Spammals. I play a pirate game called Sea of Thieves. I'm partnered with Sea of Thieves. They made GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. Rare, the company's called. And they did Donkey Kong and stuff like that. I'm partnered with them, and I play their pirate game. And I'm bloody good at it. Yeah, you should come see. You should come see. Yeah, oh wow, we're back in the... I forgot where I was for a second. I'm so very sorry. So tremendously sorry. There are some new things down here to explore and to see. Obviously, in the past, the Turkish bath, heavily promoted in earlier demos. Not a lot has changed really in this room. And of course, in the last demo, we had a small tease of this gentleman over here. The door's open. I can actually get in here now. Hi. Are you enjoying the electric bath? Watch out for the electricity. It's not as therapeutic as you might think. Now, bug or feature, you decide. There's no collision, so I can be like, yo, how's life? Yeah, life is good. I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. So if we head this way, there's additional rooms. Got hydrotherapy and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. And here we go. A new room we have yet to see in any of the earlier demos. See, the whole Turkish bath experience, it's all just a game of temperatures. I'm not going to pretend like I'm some sort of expert that knows what I'm talking about, because I don't. You should remember that I am an idiot. I am an idiot. From memory, isn't it like a whole thing of like one room is like hotter than the other or steamier than the other, and it's all about kind of cooling down until you get into the swimming pool, which is here. Oh no, I can't go through the doorway. Boo! Unfortunate for us. If only... Oh, there's another doorway. Ha! We're in. Now, the door doesn't want to open. We can walk straight through it. And the reflection on this is a bit mysterious. It's like a mirror into another universe, my friends. Wow. La swimming pool. French for the swimming pool. We can go in here. Sploosh. Now, I'm sure this is just kind of placeholder stuff. I'm technically just walking around underwater. Yeah, it's like just a surface texture. All of this is beta. Nothing you see today will represent the final game in any way whatsoever. Okay, we're done here on F deck. We're done here on E deck. I'm going to take you somewhere brand new. Some brand new places. So on D deck, heading forwards on the starboard side. And you're going to see this on the left-hand side. A very strange looking little stairwell. Head down the stairwell. Some caged off areas there. Now we can take this way here. Oh. What is that sound? What could that be? Is that a little tease of things to come? Take another step down. Oh. Oh, do a little U-turn. Oh. It's the squash courts, everybody. It is very nice to finally be able to explore and see in context this room. It's a very basic room, no frills, but it's still nice. Like, we've heard a lot about this room. And in Adventure Out of Time, didn't we do some sword fighting in there? Brand new thing right there. And if I continue further down, boom, the mail room, everybody. Look at this. Such a monumental job. But getting the mail on the ship was not the end of the duty. Getting everything ready for when they get to New York. That's a bit of a blast from the past. There's a White Star Line envelope there. I actually own several of them. People cared more about paper back in the day. Like, paper is so disposable nowadays, and that's a good thing. But what I mean is, like, back in the day, paper was watermarked, embossed. It felt premium, you know. It felt like itself was a product of value. Nowadays, it's just, yeah, bit of paper, mate. Anyway, we're in the cargo holdy bit now, in case you can't tell, because there's cargo around. I'll play a bit of hide and seek. Well, here we go. This cavity in the middle obviously is a cargo hatch above, cargo come down, cargo poke out. Yes. Watch your head as you come further down. Here, a bit of the boiler happening over there. I imagine it must be quite warm down here. I don't know. The Atlantic outside is very cold, so maybe the cold comes through the wall. I don't know. Beyond having a bit of a walk around, there's nothing really see or do down here. But all the same, it's very nice to be exploring it. But this is significant. See, this reminds me of how I stream on Twitch 5 days a week playing Sea of Thieves. That's amazing. Well, is there anything else for us to explore? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. In all the excitement of what we've had, I've kind of lost count. I don't believe we can get out into the forward well deck or the forward bow or the bow or the forecastle, blah, 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 blah. I think this is as far as today's demo will allow us to go. But there you have it, friends. That was the demo 401 Honor and Glory early preview, early build demo. Full demo coming out December 25th, and we'll have continued support, I believe, heading into the new year. And this is part of the game's new approach towards demos. Get involved. I believe if you become a Patreon of theirs, you can get early access to future content and stuff like that, in addition to supporting the game's development. A lot has happened for the dev team. The game has come a long way. It's great that they're now starting to share a lot more of what they've been doing. I think it's great that the game is a lot more transparent than they were previously. I look forward to the future of the game. I think the decisions they are making now are all the correct ones. The team are working very, very, very hard for you, so don't lose faith in them. Remember that this is a passion project. No studio would ever put the amount of time and resources and dedication into achieving what they have. This will go on in legacy as the definitive Titanic example, model, accuracy. Things will be referenced by the material that this team has pulled together. It's going to be their life's work. I'm sure they will all go on to do great things once this project is finally done. But this is going to be a tough act to follow. They can all rest to be very proud of what they've done in this game. So thank you, everyone on the dev team, for everything you've done. For myself, for the Titanic community, and the world, and the history. You're good people. Anyways, I stream on Twitch. I play a pirate game called Sea of Thieves. It's amazing. Yes. I should very heavily mention this channel here on YouTube is not a Titanic channel. We are not a ship channel. I do variety gameplay. My job is to make you laugh. Doesn't matter what game I'm playing. I'm always going into it trying to entertain you. So please, while this is a Titanic game, please don't start demanding, play more Titanic. Like, no, that is not happening. I'm very adamant and firm about that. It's been over a year. It took Honor and Glory to make me play another Titanic game again. I will play another one after this whenever there's something tangible and worth our time to check out. Please check out our other videos. We have a lot of fun here. Please check out the Twitch. We have a lot of fun there. live. We can talk in person. It's amazing stuff. And yeah, been nice to be back. Been nice walking these boards once again. It's funny. It's like riding a bike. You kind of don't forget. Anyway, I'm excited for what's to come. The final build of this demo will have a night mode and day mode, first, second, and third class, and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of exciting goodies to come. Have a great day, have a great life, and watch me on Twitch. Goodbye, everybody.